So, are goals that important? Let's do this thing! Hey, welcome to my office. JB here. Excited you're with me this week as we are really getting ready for the new year. We're getting into Thanksgiving here in the United States. Always an exciting time, a lot of fun. And we're working on our goals, right? We're coming into that final week of November, and this is when we really got to get things organized. Now, here's where it really comes together, because I start having you break down the goals. And if you got a lot of goals, which everybody normally does, right? If you're watching this, you have a lot of goals. Then probably you're going to say, JB, I can't break everything down. It's just too much work to try to find the daily tasks and the projects and all this to do it. And boom, that's the secret of the process. So what I've been having you do is think about dream goals and think about goals that you're going to go after. But now it's really about honing in what are the things that are really important. And for years I've said that a lot of people will sit down and they'll do this exercise with me and we'll come through the cars and the houses and the new job and new career to only find out that the big issue is talking to their 12-year-old daughter again, right? And so what this process does is it really hones in a few things that you're really going to accomplish. Most people have too many things on their list. And what happens is at the end of the year when we do our review, like we'll do next year at this time, right? You're going to say, well, gosh, I didn't get as much done. Well, why didn't you get as much done? Because you have too many things going on. So I want you to go back to that mission and look at those goals and really understand what are the most critical things that you need to do. I mean, literally, what are the most critical things that are going to help you have a better life experience? And it could be financial, it could be a new job, it could be relationships. But what this does by working this way is it makes you focus on 1, 2, or 3 main goals, because you're not going to be able to break all of them down. There's just no way. Nobody has the time to do that. So I'm trying to get you to isolate the 2 or 3 things that we put in our mission, and now the 2 or 3 things that are going to get us there that are really critical to you. It could be your relationship, could be financial, it could be health-wise, right? But I need you to figure out what are the 2 or 3 now really most critical things, because what I want you to do is break them down. Why do you want to do them? I need to have a big why. I mean a huge why. Why do you want to do them? The second thing I need, what do we need to do every day or every week to accomplish them? What resources do we need? What assets do we need? Who do we need us to help us achieve this? So if you're doing the real work that it takes to break down a goal, then you're going to take the time to really plan it out and structure it. But again, if you have 10 things, there's absolutely no way, there's no human being possible that could script out 10 things by getting the why, getting the assets, understanding what they're going to do, put the daily action plan together and start working it. But anybody can work on 1 or 2 things. It's just like my philosophy of 1% improvement. If we just focus on improving a little bit, we are doing great. You know, in golf, and I play a lot of golf, we play a lot of tournaments. And when you're playing in tournaments, sometimes we play alternate shot. And that's a difficult one, where I'll take a shot, and then the other person takes a shot. And if you're playing with somebody that's not very good, it gets frustrating because you get a lot of pressure and stress on you. And the rule that I always say that's really important is just keep the ball moving forward. Just keep it moving forward. So what we want to do is these 2 major things, or 3, is to really keep the ball moving forward. Because we're going to break them down into projects, and we're going to break them down into daily tasks, and you're going to be limited to 6 projects. So if I have you doing all this work for all your goals, you're going to have hundreds and hundreds of projects. I want you to isolate 1 or 2 things that are really the most important goals going to the new year. And we're going to work on those things, right? And then we're going to start acting on the task going into January. And then late February, you're going to come down here to ILD, to our boot camp, and we're going to work together to check where you're at and then start activating again and moving forward with that. And that's where we may add a few more things in February when we're rocking together, okay? So what is your objective? Well, we want to spend some family time this week. Depending on when you're watching this, you may be watching this post-Thanksgiving. This week is Thanksgiving in the United States. I want you to enjoy the time with your family and take some time off. But I also want you isolating those 2 or 3 goals that we're going to really break down and make sure we have the game plan going into the new year. Okay? So go have a great one. Thank thank you so much. As always, subscribe if you like this, like it if you like it, and share it. Get it out there if you thought it was good for you. And make sure you visit the blog post because we have been working back on this 14-week plan, and I want to make sure you're getting what you need. All right? So go out and have a great week, and I'll be back with more right here on the Morning Coach blog or the Morning Coach YouTube channel. Glad you're with me. Let's get this game plan together.